I guess I figured there would be no more fitting of a place to do this particular video than here at my rehearsal space, practice space, drum room, music room, whatever the fuck you want to call it. You'll know why soon. And I'm stepping on my monitors. Not good. Anyway, yesterday, my wife and I were outside enjoying the lovely Finnish winter. And it was very lovely, and it still is very lovely, the way the snow fell on all of the trees. It's not like that slushy crap that we've been getting over the past few weeks or so. It was just a nice powdery snow, and it was just, it's just so fucking gorgeous. Anyone who says that they hate winter must... Wait, I said I hate winter once. Okay, well, I don't have to really drive in it all that often anymore, so, you know, opinions change. But anyway... yeah, my wife and I and the floof, the dog, and me, we just decided to take some videos of ourselves being goofy, you know, just playing around in the snow, having a fun time. And I went to YouTube to this particular channel, and I went to click on the old upload button, and this is what I saw.
Fucking bullshit!
What a surprise, yeah. YouTube getting it wrong. Well, I realized something when I went to upload that video and I saw that message and I had to go to the absolutely ridiculous fucking copyright school, that joke of a tutorial that they make you go to. Here I am trying to upload a video of me having a good time with my family, the most important thing to me right now, my wife and my dog. Trying to upload a video of me having a good, fun, jolly time in the winter wonderland of Finland. And instead of feeling happy that I'm sharing some more of my life with the masses, some of whom still seem to be somewhat interested, I'm angry and I'm pissed off. And why? Not just because of YouTube's ineptitude, but because some greasy asshair who's been stalking me for the better part of 6 years of the 9 years that I've been making videos on this website is filing false copyright claims against me and trying to bring me down. I didn't like that. And I don't like that thought, and I don't like that feeling. I don't like the idea that if you're a smaller channel, on this website, the next disappointment from YouTube is right around the corner. And it's pretty much been that way, right? You know, how often am I going on my Instagram, which is in the description if you want to continue to follow me. You'll know why I'm saying that soon enough. But how many times have I bitched about how YouTube filed a bogus community guidelines strike against me, or my entire channel was fucking removed for a week because of impersonation 5 years ago. Some of you may remember that. And you know, some of the other bullshit that YouTube's thrown at me over the years, it's just... As long as there are people out there like Andrew, like the little asshair from Bumfuck Who Knows, who used to be a fan of mine, who stopped being a fan of mine once he found out that I hated Trump and he's in love with Trump. As long as those people exist, these things are going to continue to happen. And I have this wonderful life going for me right now. I hate to sound like a braggart, but I have this wonderful life going for me right now. I really do. And I shouldn't be focusing on things. Yes, there are going to be things that make me angry, but they shouldn't be losers 6,000 kilometers the other way who are just trying to make themselves feel better about their own miserable, pathetic existences. And yes, I know this guy. I'm telling you, he has stalked me. He used to post comments tirelessly, indefatigably in my videos, every fucking video years ago, asking me about how the archfiend had blocked him. Imagine that. somebody coming to my videos and talking about how somebody else blocked him, and over and over again, and messages about it, hey, when are you getting a gaming PC so we can play? Week after week, I'd say, I still don't have that gaming PC, sorry, dude. You know, yeah, that's what we're talking about. That's what we're dealing with here. He's going after the Archfiend as well. He told me earlier that 2 of his videos got flagged down by this fucking pimple on the ass of society. Yeah, I sure as hell shouldn't be letting them bring me down. Just so they can get their own jollies off, because nothing else can get them off. So, effectively, what I'm saying is, that's it. For this channel, I'm going to continue making drum videos on the UTF drumming channel, because as I said, if nothing else, I'm keeping that as something of a video diary to track my progress for myself, and also as a secondary bonus to entertain some people out there, maybe. People who still consider themselves fans of mine. That number seems to be dropping lower and lower each day, so I better get out while the getting is good, right? That's got nothing to do with it. But this channel, the rants, the videos about Finland and Finland things, and videos from the cottage or from the grocery store, or, you know, this channel, consider it after this video effectively dead. I haven't determined yet whether or not I'm going to keep all of my old videos up, or if I'm just going to just wipe the channel. I don't know. And yeah, I can already hear the people out there screaming, this is just what he wants. He wants you to stop. Well, first of all, let me say this. If by doing this, it brings and remember, I know this guy, I have history with him. If it brings joy to an otherwise joyless, miserable existence, if this gives him the small, tiny modicum of happiness that he's been desperately grasping for his entire pathetic life, but just could never quite reach because he's too much of a fucking loser, then I'm doing a service. But also, this really brings me no joy anymore. Not really. I can't say. Even the past few live streams I've done, God, I just remember like the first thing I did after ending the show was going to my wife and saying, that was fucking boring. I could have done something else. I'm sorry, but they were. Yeah, and like I said, I've said this twice before, I know, and that's even more of a reason for me to just ride off into the sunset for this channel. Yeah. What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I did file, just for shits and grins, I filed a counter. And then when I was filing that counter, there was a box to put in your name, and it's in your address and your city and your phone number. And I'm like, and then I read something else that says, this will be given to the copyright holder. But I'm like, wow. So another reason I think this guy is doing this is because he wants to get my docs and docs drop me. Because as I said, he doesn't have much of a life. He's in his late 30s. I don't think he works. I don't think he does really. Not that there's anything wrong with you know, living at your parents' house into your late 30s and not having a job. I'm not one of those people. I'm not one of those work or die people. I don't think that that's the sole basis of a person's life, is to just work until they die. But how he chooses to spend his free time is not very productive, obviously. But unfortunately for him, with all the happiness that me doing this may bring him, I didn't give him my real information. You got the address of some fucking coordinate in the ocean. So, piece of shit. Yeah, I could say some inspirational stuff. I don't know, guys. I'm happy. I'm very happy, and I'm very, very fortunate. And I want to continue to get better at drums and just music in general. And I want to be the best husband that I can be. And I want to be the best floof father that I could be. I love that dog. She's so cute. Head. I'm going to see her soon. This isn't where I live. I have to go somewhere else to play drums. And there's so much I want to do. I mean, yes, I actually want to learn the language, and I want to travel, and I can't keep getting held up by shit like this, you know, and it's just not worth it. It's not fun knowing that there are assholes like that out there who are just lying in wait to try to piss me off, and knowing that YouTube is against me and has been from day fucking one, and every other small content creator out there who has refused to whore themselves out, to fake all of their thumbnails and titles, to just basically become a whore, a corporate fucking shill in the capitalist gangbang, as Bill Hicks would put it, like The Amazing Atheist or what have you, or Shane Dawson. You know the big ones. Yeah, I don't give a rat's ass. But just one last time, I'd like to marvel at how fucking stupid you have to be, idiot at YouTube, who looked at that copyright claim to go, oh yeah, this guy owns the video and this guy doesn't, despite having hundreds of videos that I could go and look at to say, yep, that's him, that's his identity, that's his voice, that's his face. No, you went, and the email address, really, it looked like it was puked out of the brain of an ADD fucking 12-year-old. Are you kidding me? How stupid are you over there at YouTube, you fucking cunts? Oh my God. Fucking go fuck yourselves. Ugh. Not doing myself any favors, but, you know, whatever. Seriously, this guy, well, what do you have to do? I know for damn sure he didn't have to submit any, like, photographic evidence, because that motherfucker's like 655 pounds and a half. There's no way that you can, I mean, come on. Shit. Anyway. I wish I could say it's the first 6 or 7 years were a fun ride, but the past couple of years have just been kind of boring, and on as far as YouTube goes, and I'm in Finland. I left, and how fitting is it that the video that he claimed copyright on and got taken down was a video where I proclaimed that I was leaving the United States because of shithead Donald Trump, President Shit for Brains. And here I am, still in Finland, all this time later. How fitting, man. Maybe he just couldn't handle that. I know there are a lot of people out there who can't handle that. They can't stand to see it when someone who's been doing so shitty for so long is doing well for themselves. They can't stand it. They hate other people's happiness because they can't have it for themselves. And that's really sad. I guess I could say, if you're one of those people, stop being like that. Even if you hate somebody, let them have their fucking happiness. If you don't like something about them or something they like, it's fine to have an opinion, that's fine. But that's where it should end. Don't go out of your way to try to impede their progress. Don't go out of your way to try to block them from living their life to the fullest just because you're a dickhead. It's better to just shut your fucking mouth and move on. Yeah. Or in other words, grow up. Anyway. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Have a good life, folks.